Hey, bitches, I'm here. All right, let me log in on my phone here.
Is your child struggling with a gaming addiction?
Yeah, I'm thinking about calling that. Every time I get on YouTube, it's that ad. And I told Jax I was going to call it and see. Maybe we'll get some money from that settlement. Have you seen that yet, sis? Oh, Lord. Let me get the camera on. You want the camera on, Melissa? I know I got to get yours done. God, I don't even know if I comb. Well, it don't matter if I comb my hair or not. Is it? I ain't got none. All right, let me sit straight up. All right, Melissa. What was it that you were asking me? I forgot. I know it was about her, but I don't remember. I gotta think. Hey, Soul Vibe, honey. Are you in here? And Stardust, well, Skyline, Sky Vibe, one of yous. I'm sorry it's so late. I got on the phone with sis and then on the phone with somebody else. I was talking to Dwayne for a minute. It was weird talking to him late because he never is up late, but I guess they're fighting. So, but anyway. Hold on a second. All right. So, you want to know if she's stalking you, right? All right. That's weird. I don't know why I'd want to use these and then these. Okay. Yeah. And then, hold on a minute. Okay. All right. All right. Okay, Spirit. Thank you. May this be clear and precise, dear God. This is for, let me grab my link just in case somebody comes in here, Sissy. I doubt anybody will come on because it's late. Jax just texted me. Let me turn my sound off. Okay, now. Alrighty. Are y'all on here? Alright. Is the woman that sis is talking about, is she stalking? Is she stalking sis? Is she stalking her? I open up to the toxic witches, which is the devil. Okay. Is she stalking sis? Is that girl stalking sis? My spirit is saying not so much stalking, but she's curious about you. I think he might have mentioned that you're spiritual or something to her. Okay, so again, the toxic witch is on the bottom. And then I got the page of wands here, okay? That is a yes card, however. Here is like the first card. You could see like why that would be a yes. But look at the bottom. How she doesn't feel like she fits in. She's kind of a loner around the mother too. Looking into you. Look at this. Oh yeah. If she's not, she will be looking into you. Look. Yeah. Yep. What I'd say. The Chariot. Yeah. She might even show up at work with him. Oh, look at this. I shit you not. I'm on it. Look. With the van. Page of Swords to watch you, to see what you're doing. Seriously. And then there's the Queen of Swords, which is you. Three of Swords. Oh shit. Has he found text? Or has she found text? Sis, she may found his phone. Hello, Diamond Heart. She made a reference in a video about, I bet you drove a stupid car. Well, yes, bitch, I do. But alive, right? Sis, I think she went through his phone. If she hasn't, she's about to. That's what my spirit's saying. So, Bob, honey, did I pin that link? It seems dark in here, y'all. I don't know why. Show me that girl's energy towards Melissa. What is that girl's energy towards sis? Obsession. Calling in the storm. Because the storm is coming. What is sis? What is her energy towards sis? Artificial heart. Emotional. Like no emotion. Cold-hearted. And then calling in the storm again. You're going to have some kind of important dream about this, sis. I think God's going to give you some insight through a dream. I really do. I feel like she's went through his phone. I'm serious. Thank you so much, honey. Here, let me see what they say. That girl, does she have a problem with sis? What's her energy? Any kind of insight, please, Spirit. I don't know this song. I'm hearing a song. I know it's like an early 90s song. I think it's that song where that chubby girl has a bee outfit on or something, maybe. I don't know. Okay, Spirit. What is that energy from that girl towards sis? The God of Pentacles, which is Queen here. Three of Wands. The Empress. And then look. I'm telling you, I feel like she's going to show up with him. I have a feeling she's going to show up with him. I feel like they also had a fight tonight. I do. I feel like they had a fight. I open up to this. God, I hope she don't try to stir shit and drama, you know what I mean? Judgment. She does randomly anyway. Okay, well, she's definitely, like, I feel like she's going too sissy. I really do. I really do. I'm going to pull one more card right here from this deck. What is that girl's energy towards sis? What is that girl's energy towards sis? Out of state. Look at this. I thought that was the surprise. Okay, imagine. And then we've got this. Go get some fresh air. This is usually like my alien card. Like, well, from, like, technically she is alien to you from, you know, not your normal. Back to basics. It's not the end, it's just the beginning. You're lucky. I don't know, sis. She may end up acting like your friend. Also to get intel because listen. I'm seeing him and her sign divorce papers so clear, like they're going to, or at least separation papers. Um, I see it so clear. Bless her heart. Is she really? Lord love her heart. She's been sick so long. It is bronchitis. Sis, don't be fooled by her presence or something like that. So I'd say she's going to come in and act like your BFF, okay? And then I don't know, or somebody else's BFF, and then start trouble, okay? Um, my spirit said to whoever that was that just posted, "When should I approach that girl or that person?" Um, my spirit says, "Why haven't you already? You should have already." Like especially since like October was important. Something about October. Um, you're welcome. I know you didn't, sis. Like I said, that's what happens when you're so damn irresistible, right? Well, thank you, Skyline. Thank you very much. Go ahead and post your question. No, I was talking to Kumar. Um, I don't mind, like, if it comes to me, um, because really they need to donate. Kumar does, but if it comes to me, I don't mind to just blast it out. But Kumar likes to slip in there and get them freebies. All right, let me get my text here. Um, sorry, I was texting Jax. All right. I know you text me. Do I need to read all these other texts real quick? I knew you were going to. I knew it. Which is a good thing. I mean, if that's what you're feeling, if that's what's making your heart happy, honey, you know? Here, I need to. Here, give me a second, y'all. I don't want to read this and. Hold on a second. Aw. Wow. Okay. 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 All righty. All right. Do you want me to use code names? Because I totally can. All right. Here, let me get back over to chat. All right. Pull on who, sissy? Pull on him. All right. Well, give me a second, okay? Let me get Sky, okay? And then I will if you're still on here. All right, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I got to decide which one. Which one? All right, let's just do this one. All right, give me a second, sis, okay? Jax might show up. I don't know. I mean, I hope not. I hope he goes on to bed, but he's at that little boy's house. He's, I don't know. Hopefully he'll make it through the night. Bless his heart. We're so attached to each other, y'all. All right, Spirit. What is the situation between the two? What's the situation? What is the situation between? Okay. Okay. So, let me show you these. It was stuck and it wouldn't come on. All right. So, the first thing I got was grounding, stability, security, performance, growth, and an endurance. Now, this is the situation, okay, between the two. And this is for Skyline, okay? I got the talking, so you guys are getting to know each other. Then I get self-indulgence, okay? This could be shadow work, time to heal, self-worth and value, okay? Self-appreciation, picture, looking at pictures missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. And then we've got ship, cutting ties, moving on, receiving what you need, progression, and arriving. So I feel like somehow, you know how you said that you were sharing certain aspects of your life, like your spirituality. I feel like that is opening this. You know how I've talked to Soul Vibe about that. When you've got a spiritual connection, it's just, it makes that connection just totally different than any other. Ooh, I'm getting full body confirmation. And it's like you're rebuilding yourself, you're reinventing yourself. Here's the hammer and the coffin. Now, this could quickly turn into sabotage because of fears. Okay, coffee cup, soulmates, fine timing there. I feel pull on both sides. Because of fear. Okay. And let's see, let me use this is for George and Nancy. Okay. This is Skyline asking about George and Nancy. All right. Again, first card's out. Here it is, the Queen of Cups. Okay. Being open to love. All right. 8 of Cups. This is emotionally detached. And what are you detaching from? Are you detaching from your old self, your old life, or George? We do have the 9 of Wands here. All right, this says stuck, but the 9 of Wands to me is like very guarded. All right. He's showing up as the Queen of Swords. You're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles. There's your friendship. Have you told anybody in your family about your friend's new friend? The reason I ask is because I'm getting some kind of and it's on your end. It's on your end. Somebody's trying to, okay, well then maybe this is something coming in. It's like somebody's trying to influence, not a good idea, or I'm not sure exactly what I just seen about that. I would be careful, especially when it comes to your mom. For some reason, your mom would be very judgmental about this. Is she judgmental about your spirituality? I don't know why I'm seeing that so clear. And it's like you let that affect how you feel. All right, let me see. Yeah, see, literally, look. Yeah. You care too much about what they think or say. You need to get out of that. Okay. All right, let me see. So, this is how I've got us stuck, even on his side. I'm staying on his side now. But we do get the Hierophant. Why is it the 8 of Swords? The 5 of Swords, see? I'm telling y'all, look at this. Oh my God. All right. So that's like he's mentally effed, right? Right here, look at that. Worried. But look, I really feel like, look, I think he thinks you may end up going back. Look at the one sticking out up here. Look. It shows me you're going to travel. Let me answer this, Jax. Hold on, I'm sorry. Okay, sorry. I dropped my cards. Okay. All right. All right, let's see here. All right, how does he feel about her? What's his true feelings about her? The 7 of Pentacles. Patiently waiting. patiently waiting. I really feel like he thinks that you may end up going, like, it's like he knows you enjoy your freedom and your independence. However, there's still a fear. Honestly, I think it's because of your little one. I think it's because of the little one. So I don't know if something was said. I'm not sure. Let's see. How does he feel about her? How does he truly feel about her, please? He's also guarded, though. He is also guarded. You guys are going to work on something together. You guys are going to start spending more time together. You guys are definitely going to start out as just friends. Okay? Just friends. And I really feel like it's going to move into more. See, here's the unknown, okay? It says inner knowledge, secrets, mysterious. But this is saying your spirit is letting you know. It's like, you might be too afraid to admit it, but you're going to be getting signs and downloads of what it is that. Oh, really? Wow. Okay, well, you both are guarded. Okay, both. I just seen it. I've got that where I could see them. Well, are you afraid that he might go back to an ex? There's something about somebody's worried about an ex. Here's being guarded. Both of you are being guarded. However, by the end of this month, I feel like love's going to be spoken about by the end of June. That's what my spirit says. And y'all have the potential to be the Four of Wands, honey. The Ace of Cups is potential to be the Ten of Cups. Let me pull. What is his energy towards her right now? Literally. You definitely make him smile. You make him happy. He thinks you're funny. What is his energy towards her? Oh. He listens to what you have to say. That's for sure. Like, he is a listener. Okay? He's supportive, Spirit is saying. I feel like you both are in. I just feel like you both have a lot of heavy shit going on, you know? Look, you guys might, or at least one of you may be going to like a therapist soon to talk about it. You're going to be practicing self-love more. What is next? What's the next chapter of this? Look, working together. I'm telling you, working together. And look, the besties card. It's like I said, the best friends that turn into more. Like, he's going to be your best friend more than anything. Okay? And then I open up to this. Oh, God. Look what I just opened up for the future outcome. I do need to tell you something, but I ain't going to say it on here. Hold on, I'll send you a voice thing. Okay, let me get back to chat here. All right. Was there anybody else on the list? Is Sis still in here? Let me know if Sis is still in here. I'm going to pull a love oracle for y'all real fast. All right, for Skyline. What's next in love for Skyline? What's next in love for Skyline, please, Spirit? Contemplation, big decisions. I did get You're Being Played. That came out. Gossip. Fighting, anger, toxic manipulation, seduction. I feel like somebody's going to find out. I feel like somebody's going to, I don't know. It's going to slip up somehow. And there's going to be fussing about it or something. You know what I mean? Hey, sis, I'll pull a card real quick. Did you want to just know his energy towards you real fast? All right, Spirit. The truth is coming out, sis. Look at that. Sis, I'm telling you, she might have found his text. She might have found them. Look, the Chariot. Shit. Movement forward. What is his energy towards sis? Toward his energy. Sis, he is definitely, like, he's into you, okay? But he may feel left out in the code. Maybe you say, like, stop, but look, he's coming towards you. He definitely. All right. Ace of Swords, I'm telling you. That is coming out. I feel like that's coming out to somebody, okay? The World. That's going to end a chapter, a cycle. Hey, Shandy. I was literally reading your things before I come on here. What do you mean? What's that mean? Like the cycle? Well, it means something's in my eye. Hold on. It means that either he's ending it with her or you won. Something is ending and something will obviously begin. Let me pull a situation deck for him to see the situation real fast. Give me a second. Let me find it. I know I just had it. Give me a second. Right there it is. What is the situation for Tori, please, Spirit? For Tori. Yeah, he's not enough at home. Ego and fear, self-sabotage, lacking confidence. You may hurt his ego, sis. Oh, nope, separation. I'm telling you, separation. We've got talking, getting to know somebody. What is Tori's situation right now? And then I've got mask, hiding true feelings, pretending. He may call you in the morning. I'm getting something about him calling you in the morning. He may need to talk to you. I don't know what it is about, but I'm pretty sure he's going to call you in the morning, okay? So, Bob, you can go ahead and post yours. He may not live that far away for long. You know it? Because he's definitely separating, I'm telling you. Which he'd do that regardless. I feel like he's going to do that regardless of what has happened. But I think he's had feelings a lot longer than what you realize. Really, I do. I really do. All right. Let me go over here. Jack sent a text. He said he missed me. Bless his heart. All right. Let me go over here to my text and see her question. Okay. Absolutely. 100% yes. Yes. Absolutely. I'm deciding on which ones I want to get and grab. But 100% yes. I feel like it'll be a lot sooner than what you think. Let's see here. A lot sooner than what you think. All right, let's see. I'm just kind of looking to see where. Okay, I got this one. There was another one that I had that I liked. Okay. Which ones? Y'all just be patient with me. I'm looking for a deck of cards that I want to use. Here, I'm going to pull from this one too. All right. So I'm going to pull from the ones that I created, the spiritual deck that I did. All right, Spirit. Oh, I know. Right here in front of me. Thank you. All right, Spirit. Show me where she is and where she's headed. Where she is and where she's headed. 3 for each. 3 for each. Where she is and where she's headed. Okay. Yeah. Give me 2. more. One more. Okay. Now, I want to pull these. All right, Spirit. All right. May this be clear and precise. This is for Soul Vibes and her spiritual journey. Please, Spirit. What does she need to know about her spiritual journey? Please, Spirit. Soul Vibe. All right. So, where you're at spiritually, I'm so glad that this card came out because this was exactly what I was going to talk about balance. And you know how I've always preached about balance, between work, love, life, general, and career and all that. Well, that even fits in your spirituality too, you know. We can't like, and I've got a bad habit of my scale being more on like devoting like my time to this, but if we balance our time out more, then we would actually elevate a lot sooner. We're holding our own self back by not keeping a good balance between it all. But so we need to work on that balance. All right. And where you're at right now, we also got light body. This says soul travel, connection to source, radiating spirit. And then you also got timekeeper, right place, right time, no time constraints, trusting your timing. Okay. So basically, understanding that time is, it doesn't really exist, like kind of, how people talk about like in heaven, there's no time, right? So in the spirit world, they have no clue how long it's been. Oh shoot. Let me plug it in. Where is the channel? Hold on. Let me plug this Kindle up, or I will go dead on y'all. Now the cards that say where you're headed. It says choices, time to decide, hidden options, making things happen. Direction, divinely guided, plan for your future, one step at a time. Light walker, attuned to high vibrations, doing what is right, being a beacon. And then awakening, you're being accelerated, answer your calling, expand your awareness. Let me show you what they look like, just in case you want a screenshot and write them down. It makes so much sense when you, like I said, where you're at. Here's the balance, the light body. Hopefully you can remember that. And then time. Okay, where you're headed. Got to make a choice on your direction. Talk about your awakening. Yes. All right. Now, You're definitely going to start feeling your spiritual team more. Probably the presence of your dad. Every time I've talked to you, probably the last dozen times, his spirit's always been around every time. I'm also seeing a little monk looking fella. Anyways, just to let you know, and like if you start sensing something here. All right, we've got support. Okay, it says people come into your life for many different reasons. Some you learn from, and then the others, they move on. While some return often because you need to learn more from these individuals. Others remain beside you throughout your entire life. So basically, that's saying you are gathering up your soul tribe, the people that you're going to learn with, okay? And grow with. We've got cleanse. Your body, mind, and soul are urging you to take time out for so much time needed. Just as you wash your car and clean the house or tidy your office, your body also needs care and attention. It's time for some spiritual and emotional and physical cleaning. And then we've got hope. Your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they are your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see you're at a low point, whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life. There's always hope. I'm also seeing, man, something's in my eye. I'm so sorry. I am seeing something significant about you lighting a candle. I don't, so whenever, like when we start working on this kind of stuff outside of YouTube, get some special candles that you like. That way you can offer it to them and your ancestors and your spirit team. Okay. And to thank them for their assistance also. Okay. That's giving back. You are having a hard time listening right now. You need to pay attention to the, like, your surroundings. Try not to be so distracted by whatever it may be distracting you. It could just be something in your mind distracting you. Let's see. Let me pull from these real fast. Is there anything she needs to know about right now? Releasing. Okay, you need to work with Archangel Michael and ask him to help and assist with you to let go of what no longer serves you on your purpose, your spiritual purpose, okay? Your heart chakra is a little unbalanced right now, also. Probably because of all that had went on. you need to find although it's not always, I know it's harder to do than to say, but try to find the funny of it, whether we're rejected or someone else rejects us, no, it's all going to work out. If we could all really put that in our brain and understand that. But we're sensitive people, so it's kind of, it's definitely that double-edged sword there. Let me see. Good. All right, let me see what these have to say. Real fast here. So, on your spiritual journey, is there anything you need to show me? Oh my God. Literally what you just said. Look. Decide to be happy now. I shit you not. You're definitely getting a lot of energy from Michael. So I'm also getting, I don't know if something discourages you. I don't know if you're going to, I feel like you're going to talk to someone. I don't know if it's at work or with family. And maybe it's because they don't quite understand your journey or what it is that you want to do. But I feel like they kind of set you back a little bit because they don't understand. They just don't get it. I don't want you to doubt whether or not this is your purpose, because I 100% feel with all of my being that this is part of your purpose for sure. Okay? And maybe that is why they were, bringing up your soul tribe, because, sometimes you just can't share some things with certain people, because of that reason right there. Not until you get to the point to where you can center and ground and protect yourself all in a split second without even knowing it that you're doing it. And you will get there. You will get there. I promise you'll get there. But yeah, I hope that helped with some of what you were asking about. There's a lot I'd like to say, but I just don't want to say it on here. There's a lot that I don't want to offend anybody else. But we'll definitely talk about all this because we need to move forward anyways on this journey. I'm excited for it. I'm super excited for it, really. I probably haven't been this excited over something in a long time, actually. I feel like I'm handing my torch down. Shandy, go ahead and post, sweetheart. I'm sorry I hadn't got back to you, though. But if I'm going to, after I get off here, I'll send you some text So if there's something else that you want to mention, just go ahead and send it in the text and I'll get it after I get off here. You'll probably be asleep by the time you read them. It'll probably be in the morning. I am seeing you, Shandy. Your energy is really lighthearted around him. However, when I look in your eyes, I see such sadness. I don't quite understand why yet. Why I'm seeing it. Let me see here. Okay. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Okay. All right. This is for Shandy. I feel like you're confused. I feel like you're on the fence. Spiritually, I'm seeing you on the fence. All right. Let's see. It's like you're questioning yourself. All right. What is the future? The future. Well, let's see. The next 6 months. For the next 6 months for them. Next 6 months. Okay. Well, first card out, I get the Four of Pentacles. Then I get the World. So within the next 6 months, definitely somebody's closing up a cycle here. Somebody's going to have to make a choice of something. I feel like it's you. You're going to have to make some kind of decision. I feel like it may be connected to work, though. I feel like something, maybe you have to relocate or something. And I don't know, for some reason, it's not, or maybe that person does. And what's the future outcome? Let me see what the future outcome is. The future. Well, I got the Hierophant, the Four of Cups, the Five of Wands, Judge. Okay. All right. So, all right. The potential's there, Shandy, right? However, there's something missing. I'm not going to lie to you. There's something like it's not as exciting, I think, as what you thought this kind of relationship would be, maybe. You're definitely going to have to make some sort of decision. Do y'all work together? Why am I getting so much work energy coming in? If not, then it might be work that comes in between y'all, or either work that you blame for the distance. I do feel like you're stuck. Yeah, you're kind of bored. You're bored, aren't you? It's like it's boring. I see you guys taking a break. However, you possibly come back together. Let me see here. Let me use this deck I made. All right, Spirit. What is the energy between the two? Yeah, see, I feel like maybe you get a work opportunity and he's left there scratching his head, right? Something's about to happen. Like I feel something, like some kind of fast decision is going to be made or have to be made by you. Yeah, see, I'm feeling a little coldness from you. Yeah, look, I feel like you guys will possibly take a break. I do. I feel like you guys take a break. I do see, I don't know if he's got you a gift or somebody else brings you a gift, but there's something specific about a gift that somebody's given you. Hey, Kathy, how is things? Is anything better on your side? Anything to drink in here? Roger it now. Okay. You guys may go away for like a weekend or maybe a short little trip or something. He gets on your worries a lot. He's going to start really, God, he's very, is he immature? Like there's something like maybe he thinks he's funny, but he's not. I don't know. I'm getting that kind of energy. There's something about him that you just are not on the same level. Lord, woman. Let me pull from the love oracles here. What's next for Shandy and Lovely Spirit? What's next for Shandy? What's next for Shandy, Lovely Spirit? Drama ahead. Knew it. Making amends with someone. What's next for Shandy? Bumping into someone from your past. Then I open up to had enough. An unexpected proposal. Let's see what this other one says. For Shandy, what's next for Shandy, please, Spirit? Gossip. Also, is it because they fussed? I'm getting Friday as significant. I feel like it's this next, I don't think it's the Friday like that just passed. I feel like it's next Friday. All right, I've got family issues that just came out. We've got learning lessons. What's next for Shandy? Single. You're about to miss a good opportunity. Sneaking out. Then I've got deception. Let's see here. possible about this. I had a feeling they did. All right, Spirit. What's in Shandy's energy? A breakup. Social media whore. Love bombing was sticking out. Then I've got meeting someone through friends and false hope. I randomly open up to gifts or flowers. Boundaries are needed. Boundaries are needed. Anything else to pull? Let me do these. Let me do this last deck here. All right, Spirit. What's next for Shandy? What's next for Shandy, please? And love, Shandy. I can't trust them anymore. So somebody that might be coming towards you, it might be somebody that you don't trust unless you do something that he can't trust you about, okay? We've got live-in situation. Feeling trapped, dating someone in the workplace. Someone keeping tabs on you, third party, and give it some time. Good night, sis. And then I randomly open up to romance and love of a lifetime. Kathy, if you want to go ahead and post your question, you can, honey. It's like I'm sleepy. A mixed bag for me right now. Kathy, did they ask you to move in already? Who? What? Who's moving in? What did I miss? Oh, I do. What's crazy though, because I do feel like somebody's going to be asking her soon if they can move in. I do get that. Oh, while she's typing her question, I so called it. I don't know which video it's on, but do y'all remember me saying, because at the time, Donald Trump and that guy that's famous and smart, they were besties. Didn't I tell y'all they were going to have a falling out? I don't know if anybody remembers me saying that, but I sure did. But anyway. Both my boys are driving me insane with their drama. I know it's childhood trauma related, but also, I mean, geez, not everything's my fault. That's how I feel. Me, trust in me. Bless your heart. Oh, yes, as soon as it happened, I thought of you. See, I knew I did. I just wasn't sure which, like if I made a TikTok of it or if I made a short. Um, I would have made a post and put it in the, like, pinned it or something. Hello, Kenna, honey. All right, Kathy. All right, Kathy needs guidance. Please, Spirit, with these boys. Well, I open it to the Nine of Pentacles. And on the other side is the Nine of Cups. Wow. And in these, both of them, it's like this woman is by herself. The Nine of Cups is all about wish fulfillment, having everything that she wants. Nine of Pentacles is like being abundant and again, having everything she wants, having plenty. But it's, I don't see anybody with them or with her. It's like Spirit is saying for you to be like, cater to yourself, treat yourself, and show them tough love. It's like you, maybe they're spoiled. Boy, you're really about to have fallen out with that one. It looks like he has a hat on, so I can't tell what kind of hair or anything. He's got light eyebrows though. But boy, you're about to have it out. All right, give her. Look, and I just stopped at the devil attachments here. Whoever it is made your ink. Let's see. Which ones does she need? Which ones? Right here. Thank you. All right, give her some guidance, please, Spirit. Let me hear what I need to hear. Let me see what I need to see, please. For Kathy. All right. It's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Listen, you're going to have to not worry about them anyways because you're fixing to have a career opportunity, honey. You're going to have to focus and put all your energy towards this. Maybe that's why God's blessing you with it, because you need to let them, like, I feel like you kind of need to be more assertive and put your foot down and not let them, you have to have boundaries for them too. Use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized. Be firm, but be compassionate. See, that's exactly what I'm saying. Take everyone's input into consideration. Merge the viewpoints to create a better solution. Take your time. There's no need to rush. you are about to understand a situation a lot more clear because you're about to find out some truth about a situation. There's also something about the family. I don't know if somebody's asking you to change something, or maybe you were thinking about changing, um, possibly like documents or something. If this isn't what I'm seeing, then it's definitely a contract you're signing. But it's like you were thinking of, maybe, let's just for an example, like redo your will or something. Um, Spirit is saying to hold off. Now's not the time to be concerned about that. Um, if that is what I'm seeing. Let's see. Um, Let me look in here and see what you're saying. I'm redoing my will. Oh, hey Benji, honey, how are you? Yeah, as they get older, they definitely stomp on your heart more, don't they? Here, let's see what. You know what? I want to pull the dark mirror. I want to see what their energy is towards you. I want to see. Let's do the oldest one. The oldest one. What is his energy towards his mom, please? The oldest one. The energy towards his mom. Okay, and the younger one. What's his energy towards his mom, please? The younger one. Okay. So on the oldest one, I got the artificial tears, or the artificial heart. I'm sorry. The oldest one is emotionally burnout. Okay. Emotionally disconnected. Um, it's like they're shutting down on emotions. They're too overwhelmed with maybe sensitivity, because I'm seeing this one's really sensitive. They have sensitive eyes too. Um, mm, they're feeling like they feel like they need to be like your robot or something. I'm getting to make you happy. I don't know what that really means. All right, the younger one, the card I got for the younger one is fragmentation. This one's being lost. Um, this is being overwhelmed, criticized. He feels like he's criticized by you. Um, the younger one, I'm hearing the word trauma. So I don't know what they would call trauma. Um, Also, the younger one has I think it's, I don't know if you still try to tell the younger one what to do, but that's kind of what I'm seeing. The younger one wants the people that they want in their life, not who you choose or something like that, is what I'm hearing. Um, your energy, God love you, man, Kathy. Your desires, like you're about ready to give up. You're at that. You're just about ready to throw in the towel with them. All right, let's see here. Let's see what the fairies have to say. Man, I feel like you actually may need to for a little bit. Um, and focus on you and this opportunity that you've got coming in. All right, Spirit. What does Kathy need to hear for her high school, please? Kathy. All right, we've got on the bottom, wait for winter. During the during the colder months, the fairy queen of winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes, as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. So maybe things will get better by winter. All right. We also got the temptation card down. It says, are you in denial about an unhealthy habit, perhaps one that makes you feel guilty? This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever it is. See, I feel like this is the boys' energy, really. I don't know if one of them drinks and then one smokes weed or vice versa or both. Um, I really feel like that they need to try to get out of those temptations. All right, then I've got the light. It says the fairy queen of light comes to shed love and light onto your current situation and to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. And I randomly open up to journey. It's time to prepare for a journey. It may be prompting or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now. So you're about to travel. Possibly, maybe that's that work opportunity I was seeing. Oh, that makes so much sense, Kathy. Damn. Bless your heart. You just gonna have to, you know, they're gonna have to make sacrifices in their life. If not, they're gonna have to pay in their debt. You know what I mean? Um, sucks to think about. You can't make their decisions for them. You know, they're they're grown now. They're not going to listen. All we can do is pray for them, and that, you know, and trust that God's going to get them where they need to be. Just remember, sometimes it's not always comfortable. You know. Oh my goodness, look what I just got from this. I was like, okay, well, I'm going to shuffle this deck. Look, Kathy, let go. Oh, look, and then opportunity. I shit you not. So, listen, you got to let go of that stress because you got a big opportunity coming in, honey. You do. In the near future. Look, compromise. Maybe you just need to compromise with them. Look for a sign, okay? I hope that helped. I know it's such a touchy situation, and man, I know. I've been there, done that. I've never felt pain in my heart the way I have with my children. Seriously. There's never been a pain like that. But it's seriously draining you. Seriously. Physically, spiritually, emotionally. Sorry, these needed to be turned around. All right. Was anybody else on that list, y'all? Or was that it? If so, I'm going to go ahead and hop off here. It's an online wannabe therapist telling them to cut us off. What? Are you serious? Wow. Wow. it reminds me of Kat was telling me that I forgot which college it was, that they had groups for basically kids that want to cut their parents out of their life, and like support for them, and like they're like trying to influence our young adults to cut ties with their parents. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. Crazy. I get that they've got to grow older, mature, make their decisions. I get that. But at this point, it's just cruel. It's cruelty. It's cold. Anyway. MV, what was you asking? Go ahead and ask me real fast, and I'll see if it comes to me. Also, what's your parents who don't serve? Well, it seems like those kids respect their parents more. I don't know. I often, like, my biggest regret is not whipping my kids enough. Seriously. Actually, I never whipped them at all. The oldest ones. But anyway. Is MZR with someone else? Definitely talking to someone. Definitely talking. Let me grab some cards. Give me a second and I'll get clarity with the cards. But my spirit says that they're talking to someone else. Let's see here. I got the Three of Pentacles. That's 100% sure. I'm going to say yes, absolutely. Okay? Absolutely. Skyline. Oh, Lord. You're welcome. My biggest regret is having them starting age 19 when I wasn't prepared. Yeah, emotionally. Or right. Yep, I agree they are. Right. Well, it doesn't always have to change for the worse, though. So don't let just because our story turned out a certain way doesn't mean yours will. No, right? So, oh Lord, is yours? Has she started that yet? Oh Lord. Benji, it was good to see you. I'm sorry I'm getting off here, honey. I need to get something done. You're more than welcome to holler at me, though. You've got my number. Or anybody else, if y'all need me, I'll be up for a few minutes. I got to do something. But I'm going to go ahead and get off here. Thank you guys for the donations. And thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you all get some rest and sleep good. And try not to worry about everything. Just trust that it's all going to be okay. All right, y'all. I will see you, Lord willing, tomorrow. Bye.